Welcome back to another episode of my Tulane Dynasty. And in this one, we are taking our second straight road trip to take on the Charlotte 49ers, who are currently at 4-4, but 0-4 inside the American Conference. We will take a look, on the wrong screen. We'll take a look at what Charlotte has done so far this year. We'll take a look, as usual, at the roster, and then we will hop in. We are coming off 3 straight wins for Tulane here after our loss to USF. Won 3 straight with a couple of blowout wins here the past couple of weeks, but take a look at Charlotte, who won their opener when they hosted James Madison 25-24. Upset North Carolina in week 2, beat FCS, and beat Indiana. So 2 very impressive wins for a group of 5 team to go into the ACC and into the Big Ten and get wins. But since then, it has been a rough stretch for the 49ers as they lost to Rice when Rice was cooking, pun intended. East Carolina drubbed them. Navy beat them 14-6. And then this past weekend, they lost at Memphis 24-21. 49ers are all obviously very new to the FBS level. So they don't come with a whole lot of history, not a ton of talent, but I think this is a solid team. They are led by their quarterback Max Brown, who is having a fairly solid season. Has been a little turnover prone. 17 touchdowns against 8 interceptions. Has been fairly accurate, but again, he does have pretty good mobility, 83 speed. Redshirt sophomore, definitely a guy that they can build around. Got a good arm, good athlete, solid accuracy, from in the intermediate and in. But his deep ball lacks a little bit, but a good throw on the run guy. Good at breaking sacks. I mean, this is a very talented quarterback for them. At running back, they have Teron Kelman, they have Cartavius Norton, and Hossein Wilson. So 3 pretty good running backs there. Expecting them to use these guys in a variety of ways. And good compliments here, especially from Kelman and Norton with the elusive back and the power back. A wide receiver, they have Jarris Mack, Dwayne Thomas Jr., who is their leading receiver. At about the little over the halfway point of the season, they have Justin Olson, Isaiah Myers, and Evan Alston as their top 5 wide receivers. Tight end, they got a really good impact player here in Colin Weber, one of the better tight ends in the conference. Got Bryce Kennan and Jake Clemens. So a really good lead tight end there for the 49ers. Jordan Herman at left tackle, very solid player. Not a whole lot of extreme talent behind him. Jordan Moko is a solid left guard. At center, they have Isaiah Bullardick with Owen Hicks behind him. Got Mo Clipper Jr. and Boston Brinkley at right guard. Got Mitchell Mays at right tackle, his backup being Dylan Sheldon. And as we move over to the defense, this is Jadeveon Clowney's cousin, Demon Clowney. Very, very solid player. Redshirt sophomore, good overall. Zion Shockley and Malik Puryear behind him. Right outside linebacker, they have Donovan Spellman. Another pretty solid guy, a speed rusher, undersized, maybe somebody we could run the ball at. Defensive tackle, they have a freshman at 77 overall, Colin Coates. Not really sure where his high overall for a true freshman comes from, him just being a 2-star guy. But, I mean, it's an exciting little Easter egg there for the 49ers. I mean, to have that highly rated of a freshman defensive tackle. Have Dre Butler and Des Morgan behind Coates. We'll see how Coates affects the game. Have Aiden Kaler at left outside linebacker and Reed Williford. 2 pretty good athletes. Williford in particular is a good athlete at outside linebacker there. At middle linebacker, they have Prince Bima and Xavier Simmons as their top 2 guys. Both pretty good players, decent enough athletes. Have Keani Denny and Damian Crocker at right outside linebacker. Definitely the weak spot here of the front 7 is this right outside linebacker spot. At cornerback, they have an impact player here in Dante Balfour. Really good size, good speed. Definitely somebody we're going to have to try to work around the best we can. I do like the way our wide receivers play, so I'm not overly worried about it, but at least a guy to kind of keep an eye on. C.J. Burton at the other cornerback spot. Got C.J. Clinchscales as their third corner, and Anthony Rumpf as the fourth, with Derek Edwards rounding out their top five. Free safety, they got Travion McGee, solid player, not a great athlete. McGuire Neal is a good athlete behind him, though. See how much they maybe use Neal, but McGee looks to be the starter. And at strong safety, they have Al-Mahi Ali and Garrett James, kicker. Not a great player here in Ross Paulson. Punter Travis Arnold's pretty solid, but yeah. Another road game for the Green Wave here. Again, we're at 3-1 in the conference, 6-2 on the season, and Charlotte is looking for their first conference game after two, a really good out-of-conference stretch, including two huge wins. I know Indiana's not a great program, but still going to a Big Ten team and getting a victory there. And then obviously the impressive win over North Carolina. But we will take a visit out to the Charlotte 49ers. They play in this game in Jerry Richardson Stadium. Not expecting a full crowd. Love Charlotte's uniforms. This American Conference has got a lot of nice uniform combinations. I really like the kind of the green aesthetic that a lot of these programs here have, including us here at Tulane, but really like Charlotte's uniforms. I'm sure there are definitely people on YouTube that are doing dynasties of them, and I know they did over the NCAA 14, but Tulane is going to start off with the ball, the slightly more talented team. And let's see if they can get off to a good start, as we have Rogers taking the opening kickoff, tries to find a lane, breaks a tackle, does fall forward past the 25 up to the 27, as we see Coach Brown come out with Ty Thompson. Thompson's had a very good year, 21 passing touchdowns, does have 9 interceptions, including a 4 interception game back against USF about a month ago now. But Thompson also has 8 rushing touchdowns on the ground. And Tulane opens up in this double stack set. And it is going to be a handoff to Hughes. Hughes tries to get up the middle, but gets caught up. He goes down, and Demon Clowney hurt on the first play of the game for the Charlotte 49ers. That was a gain of nothing. It's going to set up a 2nd and 10 here for the Green Wave. Tulane's offense has been really good for the majority of this season, the 4 wide receiver set. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to get up the field and take it himself. Gain of about 7 there on that first down carry, or excuse me, the 2nd down carry. See what they decide to do. It's a 4 wide set again. Thompson takes the snap. This is going to be a carry to Hughes. Hughes lowers the shoulder, gets up the middle, and that'll be a 1st down for the Green Wave. They've obviously put a lot of focus into getting their guys the ball in space. The RPO has become a bigger set for this team. If we come out with that double stack look again, he's going to get that ball out to Brown. Brown's got pretty good wheels, spins past a couple defenders, breaks another tackle there, and that will go for our 1st down there on the screen. Ty Thompson has been highly efficient for the majority of this season, one of the leading passers in all of college football when it comes to completion percentage. Thompson has Hughes beside him. It is a carry to Hughes. Hughes tries to get a little running room, a gain of 4 there. Tulane's going to come out again in this double stack set. That's going to be a pass to Mario Williams on the RPO. Williams takes that for our 1st down game. His first catch of the first catch of the game here. Now we see Ballman in at tight end, 3 wide receiver set. Ty Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to dump that one to Mario Williams. Williams breaks through the first bit of contact there and takes that for a gain of 9. Thompson, a 3 wide set, tight end to his left side. Sends Hughes in motion. That's going to be a quick pass out to Hughes. Hughes gets a really good couple of blocks out there by his wide receivers and easily takes that for a first down. It really feels like this Tulane team, as long as they stay on schedule, this offense seems to really get into a rhythm early in games. He tries to fake that out, tries to get out to Ballman. Ballman does catch it. That ball almost could have been intercepted. As Thompson does not make necessarily the right read, but gets away with it. Have a 2nd and 7 here. This is going to be a run for Hughes. Hughes breaks the first tackle. Newman Clowney injured again. It's going to set up a 3rd and short here. 3rd and 3. Ty Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to get that out to Preston. He does. Preston with a nice reach out catch there. Gets the first down, gain of about 5 on that play. Not the best pass from Thompson, but at least was close enough for Preston could make the catch. Thompson running a little option. He tries to pass that out, but it is fumbled. And Charlotte is going to pick it up. He tried to pitch it out to Hughes. It gets hit on contact, picked up by Balfour, their top end cornerback there. And Charlotte makes the first crucial play of the game there. Thompson tried to get the pitch, but was unable to get it out there on schedule. This is now in a quick RPO action. They are able to get that ball to Dwayne Thomas Jr., their leading receiver. Max Brown with the quick read there on the RPO, and it's now a 2 tight end set for Charlotte. This is another RPO. This one he does get wrapped up, but it's still a gain of 4. Much like Tulane, Charlotte is going to try to make you cover the whole entire field. Max Brown, deep handoff there to Kelman. He is locked up by Chris Rogers there for a tackle for loss on the play. It makes it a 3rd and 8. Max Brown takes it. It's a play action. He gets that pass out. Oh, able to get up the field, but steps out of bounds there. Does Justin Olson, and Charlotte will have to punt. Defense did get the stop, though, as Tulane was definitely in scoring range. Mario Williams now back to return the punt. Get a little bit of room, takes a pass just past the 25. And Tulane is now back out there on offense. Thompson 4 wide set. He takes the snap. That's going to be a pass to Mario Williams. Makes a nice catch there. Might have been pass interference on C.J. Burton. And it is. They were able to decline that with the nice catch from Mario Williams. 4 wide receiver set again. Ty Thompson. It's a direct snap to Hughes, who gets met by Reed Williford. Really nice tackle there in the hole. Tulane comes out in a double stack set. Shady Clayton Johnson in the backfield. Clayton Johnson is going to get the screen. Gets a nice set of blocks. Clayton Johnson jukes his way back inside, a gain of 10 there, makes it a 3rd and 1. Let's see what Tulane tries to do here to get this first down. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Ty Thompson calling the audible at the line of scrimmage. It's a run. Hughes gets up the middle, breaks a tackle. Easily gets a first down there. Ty Thompson, the Tulane offense, trying to make up for the blunder on the last play. Preston in motion, and it's a fake toss out to Hughes. Got him on the jet screen, and Hughes with a big carry inside the 20. Now got a double stack look to the left. This is going to be a handoff. Clayton Johnson gets up, gain of about 3 there on that carry. empty backfield set here for Ty Thompson. He takes the snap. He gets it. Preston breaks up, gets good blocking. Almost took that one in for a score, but does get brought down from behind. Tulane throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this 49ers defense. Hughes in the backfield in the 4 wide receiver set. Hughes takes the carry, spins inside, and Mekhi Hughes scores and puts Tulane up. Really nice run there, nice drive, nice response for Tulane after the turnover on the previous possession. Hughes, see if they show us the replay there. Really nice inside zone carry there. Boom, able to spin around the linebacker waiting for him. Whoop. See if we can get a little thumbnail action out of that. See if another one pops up, but do like to go ahead and get one if I can. The kick from Knott is up, and it is good. 8 plays, 75 yards, 2 minutes off the clock, and Tulane is up 7-0 right now over the 49ers. That will be a touchback, and the 49ers now back out on offense. See what Max Brown and company do here. It's a 3 wide receiver set. This is going to be a run this time to Kelman. Kelman gets up the middle for a gain of 9 there before he gets wrapped up by Geiger. 2 tight ends set here, 2 wide receivers to the right. This is going to be that RPO look again to Dwayne Thomas. Excellent play by Tiller to get off the block and get the tackle. But it is a first down play there. Really nice play by Tillery. But that is a first down play for Thomas. They've hit him with that RPO now twice in that exact same play. This is a reverse. He is wrapped up finally in the backfield. Olsen tries to maneuver around several Tulane players there as Aiden Huntington kind of had him hemmed up at first, but he was able to make him miss. 3 wide set. It's going to be a counter look to Kelman. He gets wrapped up first by Jesus Machado before Geiger knocks him down. 10 yards on 3 carries for Kelman so far. 3rd and 6, 3 wide receiver look, a tight end to the left. And he does knock it off to his tight end there, as Colin Weber will take that play for a first down. Got a 2 tight end bunch set here out of the shotgun. Kelman to Brown's left. And it is a carry to Kelman, who breaks the first tackle. Finally does get met by Williams. And brought down, I believe, by Huntington finally, officially. Max Brown, 3 wide receiver set out of the shotgun. It's another carry to Kelman. Chris Rogers overruns the play. Kelman falls forward. It is now a 3rd and 2 for this 49ers offense. For the first time today, they go under center, a 2 tight end look. That's a deep handoff, but it is going to work. As Cartavius Norton takes that deep handoff for a first down. Looked like Tulane had maybe sniffed it out, but good blocking up front from Charlotte sets it up. Gonna be a play action pass. It's dumped off. So I believe that's Bryce Kennan, but he is tackled by Lou Tillery in the backfield. A loss of 2 there for the Charlotte offense. Brown takes the deep handoff to Kelman. He is brought down by Machado, but does gain 5, and it makes it a 3rd and 7. Tulane trying to get off the field here. 3 wide look. It's a play action again. That ball is knocked down, knocked away, almost intercepted a couple of times there. Chris Rogers, the super athlete, does knock it away and will force a punt here for Charlotte. Luckily did not get a roughing the punter penalty there. That kickoff will fall into the end zone. Tulane is back out again on offense. Thompson, 4 wide set, takes the snap. Gets that out to Hughes. Hughes gets a hell of a block there. Hughes tries to spin around the first defender, does break that tackle, but is finally brought down. And that gets brought down by C.J. Burton. And Tulane is up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Definitely having a much better day than the 49ers are currently on offense. Three wide set, Mario Williams, who had a huge day last week by himself to the left side. Mario Williams is going to catch that again. He has really played very well with those deep in looks. Not really the best pass from Thompson, but Tulane will take the first down. 4 wide receiver set. He's going to try to get that out to Preston. Not the best throw, but Preston does manage to catch it. A gain of 2 there. Thompson could have gotten a little bit more zip on that. It could have potentially been a bigger play. Preston had to kind of wait on the ball to get there. 4 wide receiver set. Ty Thompson takes the snap. He does dump that one over to Preston over the middle. Preston able to avoid the contact. Does get the first down on that play. Ty Thompson 13 of 13 so far in this game. Really utilizing the RPO short passing game to great effect. A bunch set to his right. It's a handoff to Hughes. Hughes unable to make the first guy miss. His tackle for just a gain of 1. Double stack look. It's a carry to Clayton Johnson all the way, and he delivers a blow to the safety, falls forward, gets a first down. Clayton Johnson has been the epitome of the physicality that this Tulane offense has attempted to play with as they come out in the same formation. And this one is a pass out to Mario Williams, who's unable to make Dante Balfour miss, but does take that at least for a gain of 4. As they now come out with a bunch set to the right. Got Mario Williams to the left by himself with Hughes in the backfield. Hughes takes the carry, bursts up the middle, and gets a first down. Gain of about 8, maybe 9 on that run. Tulane having a really good day offensively to start off this game. This is going to be another carry to Hughes. Hughes able to fall forward, a gain of 4 there. Got a 3 wide set. Thompson sends his man in motion. They set up a screen to Ballman. Ballman gets blockers, delivers the blow, but is out at the 1-yard line. And if you're Charlotte, you have to know what to expect here. The 4 wide set. Ty Thompson takes the snap. It's a blast. Charlotte is ready for it as he falls at about the inch line. Let's see if Tulane is able to run this one in. It's a 3 wide receiver set. It is a carry. Hughes is going to fumble, but thankfully it does get picked up. Balfour with the forced fumble there. He is having a day. And Tulane decides to go 5 wide here. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to try to loft that one up, and that ball is knocked away. Tried to get the one-on-one look there, but not a good enough pass from Ty Thompson. His Knox kick is no good from like 18 yards out. Did not push it enough to the left. Charlotte gets good starting field position here. It is a run, tackled down by Machado. Kelman on the carry, a gain of 2. Get a two tight end look. Looks like it's a wide receiver, though, out wide there. Kelman in the backfield under center. It is a play action, good setup. He is able to get plenty of time and finds Jarius Mack down the field there on the crossing route. Tulane got a little drawn in by the play action, was able to find a hole. This is a carry to Kelman, who gets wrapped up there by Angelo Anderson for a loss of 2. Not really been a whole lot of running room from Charlotte so far. They've done well with the RPO action, a 2 tight end pistol set. This is going to be a read option. Max Brown breaks the tackle of Patrick Jenkins and finally gets brought down by Magruder. It's a gain of about 8 there. It's now a 3 wide receiver set here for Max Brown in this 49ers offense. It is a counter play. Good carry from Kelman, but he is held up short on the tackle by Despani. 4th and inches. It is going to be a throw, and it is caught. Geiger on the tackle. That was completed to Bryce Kennan, I believe. Yep, Bryce Kennan on the play there. His second third down conversion so far already this day. There's the RPO. Patrick Jenkins just completely destroyed Kelman on that attempt. A loss of 4. Looks like they tried to run an RPO glance. Brown makes the wrong decision there. Brown takes the snap. This is another carry to Kelman. Kelman able to maneuver around the defense a little bit, but does gain 3 yards. It is still a 3rd and 11 for the 49ers offense. Brown takes the snap. This pass is dumped off a missed tackle, but he is held again thanks to a tackle from Ransall, but it's a 4th and inches. I believe that was Machado on the missed tackle. Let's see what the 49ers are going for it again on 4th down. That ball is thrown right to Eugene, and it is intercepted just as the 49ers look as if they got a little bit of momentum. Brown makes a terrible decision, throws that right to Eugene Jr. Brown now in motion. It's a jet pass. He gets blocking from Ballman on the outside. Spins around the safety. And is finally chased down by Williford, but a huge play there from Brown. Now a first down close to midfield. Ty Thompson takes the snap. He gets it out to Mario Williams on the screen. Mario Williams able to take that for a gain of 12. Mario Williams already with 6 catches so far in this one. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning with Tulane up 7-0, looking to extend their lead here. Tulane should be up more in this game, but a fumble on a pitch attempt from Thompson along with a very short mixed field goal has kept Charlotte in the game. They continue to fight there as that pass goes to Ballman, a gain of 7. Bunch set to Thompson's right. It's going to be a carry to Hughes. Hughes is unable to make the defender miss there, as that is Aiden Kaler on the tackle attempt. Empty set look here for Ty Thompson in the backfield. He's going to throw that up to Preston, up the seam, makes a nice grab. Clock is still running. Got a 4 wide receiver set here. Hughes in the backfield. That's going to be a quick pass, and that'll be a touchdown on the RPO to Griffin. That's an easy touchdown there. Excellent blocking down the field. The defense was not ready for that play at all. And Tulane finally extends their lead again here over the Charlotte 49ers, looking to go up 14-0 here with a little over a minute left in the first half. As we see defense just all out of sorts on that play. That's an easy pitch and catch touchdown. Knott's kick is up, and it is good. And Tulane is up 14-0 right now over Charlotte. See if Max Brown and this 49ers offense can maybe utilize the passing game here to put them on the board after his interception on the last drive, on the drive where they were actually maneuvering down the field. That pass is completed, a gain of about 7 or 8 there for Max Brown in this offense. Max Brown, 3 wide receiver set. Tries to set up the screen. That one was almost picked off by Tillery. We do have a flag on the play. They're going to call roughing the passer on Aiden Huntington, it looks like. Excuse me, Angelo Anderson is actually who gets the call. That is a first down for Charlotte. A little over a minute left here at their own 40-yard line. A bunch, 2 tight end set. That ball is dumped out to Kennan, but he is tackled in bounds, and Charlotte will call their second timeout. Just 1 left here in this first half. 4 wide set. Brown takes the snap, gets a really nice throw over to Justin Olson, who hangs on through the contact from Geiger. 4 wide set again here for Max Brown, looking to the sideline for the play call. Does drop back. They try to go to the well again, and he's able to find Kelman over the middle, who takes a shot from Rogers. Does get a first down. 40 seconds left here in the first half. 3 wide receiver set, tight end back out on the field for Charlotte. Throws that one, and a nice catch from Weber through contact there. Tillery hit him as soon as the ball got there, but he is able to hang on. 3 wide receiver set here again for Max Brown. He's going to dump that off to Kelman. Kelman with a really nice move around Jesus Machado. And Charlotte is able to get on the board here with very little time left in the first half. Kick is up from Paulson. It is good. 14-7, Tulane lead. Charlotte able to respond there to end out the first half. Kick is back to Bohannon. Bohannon trying to make a play. Nothing there. Would expect Tulane to essentially just run this clock out. Do get a pass out to Williams. Williams gets a little bit of running room, able to take that for a nice gain of about 15. This will just be a handoff to Clayton Johnson. Clayton Johnson gets up the field. Solid run there, but Tulane is going to let the clock run out. They will go into the locker room up 14-7 over the 49ers, who will start the second half with the ball. Nice little American Conference game we got going here, as Tulane has been super efficient through the air, and they've had a good day on the ground. A couple of gaffes on Charlotte's side of the field has kept this game close. Charlotte is fighting, though, trying to do their part as well, as we see this touchdown pass to Griffin. Easy score there. This is going to be the Kelman. Really nice move over to get around Machado there. And Tulane will kick off to start the second half. It is up and it is away. That should go for a touchback, and it does. And Charlotte will start off at their own 25-yard line. They come out with a 3 tight end set to start off the second half. That is going to be a nice counter play. Kelman brought down by Tyler Grubbs and Lou Tillery, it looked like there, for just a gain of 1. 3 wide set. Brown takes the snap. He's going to make a nice throw over to his tight end, Weber. These 2 tight ends that Charlotte have, I mean, they're big focal points of this offense. They've been impressive so far today. They come out back with this 3 tight end set under center. Just that counter play again to Kelman. He gets locked up by Huntington and Grubbs. Just a gain of 1 there again. 13 carries, 28 yards. Tulane has done a nice job of shutting down Kelman. Charlotte has really struggled to run the football this year. Kelman's averaging less than 4 yards a carry, but Kelman with a big run on this play. He breaks the tackle of Geiger. Kelman is going to score. The longest rushing play of the season for the Charlotte 49ers coming in today. Their longest rush was only 23 yards. But Kelman displays the burst and speed that he does have when he gets a crease. Just a really nice run there. And then breaking the tackle of Geiger there at the end. Magruder tried to make a last-ditch effort, but if Paulson's kick goes through, this will be a tie game in Charlotte. And it is good. Now, 2 scores and within the last 2 minutes of in-game time. Rogers now back to receive the kick. Trying to find a little room. Rogers splits it up the middle, and Tulane is going to immediately respond. Rogers takes the kickoff back for a touchdown. We'll take a look at the replay. Rogers, they've been looking for a big return so far this year. Get their first one here. Rogers is a very fast player, not really a fine-tuned wide receiver at this point in his career. But the sophomore shows what kind of big play capability he does have. Really nice maneuvering through traffic there. It shows off the very strong speed there to finish it off. As Tulane is now back up ahead a touchdown. But the defense has to go right back onto the field here. So 2 touchdowns within the first minute here of the second half. That will be another touchback. And it is a 2 tight end set. Those tight ends have given Tulane fit so far in this one. It is going to be an RPO, but he does hand it off to Kelman. Gets past Mecky Williams for the first tackle before being wrapped up. A gain of 7 on that carry. Just as I say that they start, they're struggling to run the football and have this year. Their last 2 carries have been really nice. Kelman does get wrapped up by Patrick Jenkins. And it looked like Magruder or Geiger there. But it's now setting up a 3rd and 1. It's a 2 tight end set for Max Brown in this 49ers offense. It's a carry, and Patrick Jenkins blows it up for a loss of 5. His 3rd tackle for loss on the game. And Tulane forces a punt. Mario Williams is able to catch this one in stride, and Mario Williams with a nice return gets it past the Charlotte 40. Tulane comes out with a 4 wide receiver set to start off this possession. Ty Thompson takes the snap and dumps that over the head for Mecky Williams. Or Mecky Hughes, excuse me. And Hughes gained a 6 on that play. Thompson, 4 wide receiver set. He takes the snap. Gonna get it. He tries to pitch out to Hughes, and Hughes, he gets him. They're able to hold the safety there. McGuire Neal just long enough where he can get the pitch off. Gets it to Hughes in stride. Much better toss than the last time they ran that play. We get this double stack look. That's going to be a pass to Mario Williams. Juice out the first offender. Takes it inside the 5 down at the 2. And Tulane back in scoring position here. This is going to be a run attempt there from Ty Thompson. He is wrapped up in the backfield. This is going to be a carry to Hughes. Hughes is going to walk into the end zone. Tulane has extended their lead. Hughes' 2nd touchdown of the day. Puts Tulane back up a couple of scores here. Knott's kick is up, and it is good. 28-14 lead now for Tulane. Been a lot of excitement here to start off this third quarter. Let's see if Charlotte tries to return this one. They do not. That one is kneeled down for a touchback. Charlotte desperate for points. Two tight end set here. Kelman gets the ball. Kelman with another nice run there. Chris Rogers does tackle him down, but he has hit the century mark for the first time this year after a gain of 7. This is going to be a quick pass out to the tight end. He's wrapped up. Really nice read there by Jesus Machado to hold that for a gain of nothing. 3rd and 3. 3 wide receiver set. And it is a pass knocked away by Rogers. As Weber was on the receiving end of that pass from Brown, Rogers able to knock it away. Charlotte is forced to punt again. Williams on the return, gets some blocking. Williams is wrapped up, though, at about the 45-yard line there. Tulane will officially start with the ball at their own 44. J.D. Clayton Johnson in the backfield. Send Ballman in motion, and it is a carry to Clayton Johnson. Breaks that one back inside, falls forward for a gain of 6. Got a 3 wide receiver set here. Thompson calling an audible. I think he sees a look he likes. Is Mario Williams against Balfour on the right side. Thompson takes the snap. Williams beats Balfour off the line. And Mario Williams, stop pressing that man. Mario Williams is too good an athlete, too good of a player. Dante Balfour, one of the best corners in this conference, but Mario Williams might be the best wide receiver in the conference. Beats Balfour off the line with no safety help over the top. And Tulane now putting some distance between them and Charlotte. Knott's kick is up and it's good, and Tulane is up 35-14. Charlotte, I think at this point is just a little overmatched. Tulane made a couple of mistakes in the first half. Was able to keep them in the game. 2 tight end set. Going to be a carry to Kelman. Kelman gets a lot of room up front. The linebackers over pursued that bad. He gets a gain of 8 on that play. Easily the best game of the year for Kelman. It's a 3 tight end set here now. Kelman behind Brown. It's going to be a run. Kelman tries to bounce it outside. Tyler Grubbs and Lou Tillery do bring him down. Setting up a 3rd and 1 here. This is another carry to Kelman. Kelman does get a first down there. Gain of about 3. Now a bunch, 2 tight end set for this 49ers offense. 1st and 10. It is a run. Patrick Jenkins does shut it down. It is a gain of 2 for the 49ers. Bunch set again. This time Brown drops back. Finds the tight end Kennan there on that. Makes it a 3rd and 5. It's a play action. That ball is picked off by Rogers. Showed elite hands on that play. Rogers, the guy we've talked about, excellent athlete, maybe the best athlete on the entire team. Chris Rogers on the interception there. I think now you start to see Tulane slow things down and try to get out of here with a win. So I carried a huge, really short gain there, gain of just one. Ty Thompson sends Preston in motion. It's a handoff. Preston unable to shake a Dini. Defenders there actually loses ground. And that will set up a 3rd and 10 here. Ty Thompson, empty backfield. He takes the snap. He's going to get that up to Preston. Preston on the 3rd and 10 gains enough for the first down. Nice whip route towards the inside. Ty Thompson sends Preston in motion. They fake it. It's a toss out to Hughes. Hughes doesn't get a whole lot of blocking there. Falls forward just to gain a 2. Double stack look. Clayton Johnson takes the carry, jukes the defender out, goes for a first down. Clayton Johnson, 5th carry of the day, up to 35 yards now. Clayton Johnson on the carry up the middle, and the 4 wide receiver set gains 9. Tulane trying to eat up a lot of the clock here on this drive with a good lead. 4 wide receiver set. It's a direct snap to Hughes. Hughes follows his blocker, falls forward. Really nice run there, gain of 6 or 7. Makes it a 1st and goal at the 11-yard line for the Green Wave. Charlotte just crowding the box here. Ty Thompson takes the snap. He's going to dump that over to Brown, and Brown is going to take it into the end zone. And I think this game is officially now a blowout. It took Tulane a while. Ty Thompson with just 1 incompletion so far today. Knocks it through. 42-14, Tulane lead. Charlotte just has not made enough plays. And for those watching, this is on out the box All-American difficulty. I will be looking to maybe change things as we get into year 2, but wanted to play the first season both on this and my Georgia Dynasty at All-American. Kelman takes the carry, but loses a yard on that play. Two tight end set. It's another carry to Kelman. Tries to bounce it inside, but Angelo Anderson shuts it down. 3rd and 10. 3 wide receiver set. Max Brown drops back, takes the snap. Throws a nice ball over there to Thomas, and Thomas with the speed outruns Tillery. He scores a touchdown. Dwayne Thomas, their leading receiver, made a couple of nice plays, but that's probably his biggest one of the day to finish out the 3rd quarter. Charlotte trying to close the gap. What a sophomore wide receiver. A hell of a throw by Brown as well. Kick is up, kick is good. We will go into the 4th quarter with Tulane up 42-21. Might be a little too late there for Charlotte on the long touchdown pass, but it does narrow the gap a little bit. 42-21. Rogers going to take this kickoff back, already with a return touchdown, but that was not meant to be on that one. Tulane will start off with the ball at their own 15, 1st and 10. Clayton Johnson in the backfield. They send Ballman in motion. And it is a carry to Clayton Johnson. He gets a block, gets up the field, gain of 5 there on that play. Wide receiver set. Thompson puts Preston in motion. It's a fake handoff to him. A toss out to Williams, but Williams met, brought down in the backfield by Clint Scales. Doing a really good job of maintaining his spot on those plays a couple of times that Tulane has run it. Thompson takes the snap, gets it to Ballman. Ballman gets up the field, gets a 1st down. Tulane extends the drive. Bunch set to the right. Hughes in the backfield with Thompson. It is a carry to Hughes. Hughes gets spun down there. A gain of nothing on that play. And Tulane comes out with their patented double stack look. It's a carry to Clayton Johnson. Runs forward, falls forward, a gain of about 4 on that play. Makes it a 3rd and 6. Thompson takes the snap. He's going to get that out to Preston. Preston on the catch, gets up the field, and it's another 1st down. Charlotte just not having a good time trying to defend this Green Wave offense. Bunch set to the right. It's another carry to Hughes. Hughes maneuvers his way up the middle for another 1st down. We are now inside the 4-minute mark. Now down to about 3.5 minutes left in this game. Tulane in complete control. It's another carry to Clayton Johnson. Runs over the linebacker. Number 25, Prince Bima, on the receiving end of the physicality Clayton Johnson plays with. 4 wide receiver set. It's another handoff to Clayton Johnson. He gets met by Bima and a defensive lineman there. Makes it a 3rd and 1. Charlotte trying desperately to get a stop. It'll be another carry to Clayton Johnson, who gets the blocking needed up front. Tries to spin around a defender. Takes it inside Charlotte's 20-yard line, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Tulane looking to put the finishing touches on another win here. Thompson takes the snap. It's a carry to Clayton Johnson. This will be the 4th win in the row for Tulane once the clock hits all zeros. 4 wide receiver set again. You know who this is going to. Clayton Johnson. Big run. Tries to shake inside. He's now at the 4-yard line. Now with less than a minute left, the double stack look. And it is a carry to Clayton Johnson. He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage there. This will be the last play of the game, presumably. Arnold Barnes out there for the first time. Barnes gets the carry and is met at the 1-yard line, and the clock will run out. Tulane wins their 4th straight game with another big road win here for the Green Wave, 42-21. A huge 3rd quarter for Tulane. Helps them to pull away in this one. And they close it out there at the end. Ty Thompson is just exceptional. The RP did have the 1 deep pass to Mario Williams, but a lot of just an RPO heavy game, heavy offensive output here. And it works to perfection. Tulane with a big victory. We'll take a look at the stats. 42-21. Ty Thompson, 29 of 30, 342 yards, 3 scores. The only incompletion he had was right before we missed a field goal by Knott on a 3rd down. I tried to set up a pass to Mario Williams kind of in the corner. Didn't really get the throw that I wanted to there. Cornerback was able to make a play. Ty Thompson was excellent. Huge, 21 carries, 103 yards, and 2 scores. Clayton Johnson, 14 for 89. Just 3 yards for Thompson, 3 yards for Barnes. Receiving, Mario Williams, another massive game. 9 catches, 141 yards, and a 49-yard touchdown. Preston, 7 for 67. Ballman, 4 for 26. Hughes for 3 for 28 out of the backfield. Brown, 3 for 44 on the score. Griffin, 2 for 26 in the score. Clayton Johnson did have a 10-yard catch out of the backfield. Defensively, Geiger, 11 tackles. Tillery with 10. That's our only double-digit guys. Tackles were really spread out amongst the whole team today. Patrick Jenkins, a 5-tackle, 3-tackle for loss performance. Mekhi Williams with a tackle for loss. Anderson, Ransall, Tillery, and Rogers all with tackles for loss. And Rogers, we had no sacks. Rogers and Eugene Jr., 2 of our younger linebackers, did get picks in the game. We will take a look now at Charlotte's. Max Brown, 19-24, 245 yards. Did have 2 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. On the ground, Kelman had the one big long touchdown run, 61 yards. The other 23 carries were definitely so beyond that. Just went for 55 yards in general. But did have a touchdown. Brown 1 carry for 8. Norton 1 carry for 3. Holson did have 1 technical carry for a gain of 0. Weber 6 for 51. Kennan 4 for 12. Seemed like Kennan was better than that. A little surprised by the stat line there on him. Juan Thomas 4 for 106 and the long 75-yard touchdown. Got a lot of speed. Good ball player. Justin Olson 2 for 24. Kelman 2. That's what it was. Yeah. Kelman 2 for 23 and a touchdown. Mack 1 for 29. Able to shut him down for the most part. Defensively, BMOS 17 tackles, 1 for loss. Clint Scales 15 tackles, 1 for loss. Ali 13 tackles, 1 for loss. McGee 12 tackles, none for loss. Williford 11 tackles and 2 for loss. Take a look. Clowney dealt with some injuries but did have a 2 tackle for loss day. We'll take a look at some of the rest of these guys here. They got no sacks, no interceptions. So essentially a perfect game from Ty Thompson. Really just put in a good day on the ground. Just really gave Charlotte very little chance there to be able to hang with the Green Wave. So we'll go ahead. See, I didn't get the points there. I came in there. Didn't get the coach points for the upgrade there, but it is what it is. Deal with what we deal with. See if we get any news from recruiting. We do. Alexander Impey, 3-star center, does commit to us. And we will take a look at, we are now 7-2, still not ranked. We'll take a look at the top 25 scores from this past week, and then I will hop on out of here. As we see, make sure that's the right week, yes. So Oklahoma took down FCS East, Virginia Tech 38-20 over Syracuse, Michigan 36-33 in a barn burner with Oregon, 28-21. I was upset by Wisconsin, Georgia 49-45 against a Florida team that did get ranked now at 4-4 on the season. Kentucky beats Tennessee on the road 44-42. South Carolina 35-33 over Texas A&M team that is struggling bad this year. Clemson moves to 7-1 with a 32-24 win against what was a 7-1 Louisville team. Impressive win there for the Tigers. Florida State 41-24 over North Carolina. Oklahoma State 38-35 over Arizona State. UTSA 28-24 over Memphis in the American Conference game there. UTSA looks like to to be the leading team right now that we're chasing. Arizona 31-23 on the road over UCF. Miami 28-14 over Duke, who is at 1-8 now on the season. USC with a big road win over Washington 38-35, and Kansas State goes and takes down Houston on the road in big time fashion 38-9. But that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch y'all next time. If you're seeing this on YouTube, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Till next time.